strive gets grief to no avail. 'Tis no hyperbole, no strain of truth to state the gods themselves must be dismayed. For through the silly foolishness of youth, the dancing, my dear friends, has been delayed.
No.
The frolicking and merriment tonight had begun on time and started well. But oh, we now must wait upon delight, and fires in our hearts we now must quell. But whom, I hear you ask, are we to blame for such a heinous fate now to befall? I shall not single anyone by name, for truth to tell, the blame is shared by all.
Oh.
Fair young men and women of the fields, those shepherds and the maids who roam the hills, unto their baser natures they did yield, and thus have proved the cause of all our ills. And here's why our revels cannot start, and why our promises we cannot keep. Each shepherdess and swain has lost his heart unto a fluffy, cute, and cuddly sheep. Instead of taking pleasure in good sport, these commoners defy terpsichore. Well, I shall bring them to a higher court, and absolution they must seek of me. Distraction I can understand full well, and would forgive as natural and pure. But this abhorrent curse I must dispel. Approach, ye malefactors, take your cure. I shall confront the source of all these harms, for I know where the origins must lay. No matter how compelling are their charms, I tell you now to put the sheep away. I see that some of you do not believe that we lie under some unlucky star. Sage that, and I shall by your leave present how sorry such affairs now are. I summon forth a young and lusty swain, who as a shepherd would in normal days, come seek a dance as flowers seek the rain, and show such skill as would your eyes amaze. Out on the floor he would examine all the eligible maidens who desired to be called forth and asked to join the ball, but he'd hold out till he was inspired by one so fair of face and sleek of limb that one would think a nymph had joined the fun. And with her loveliness entrancing him, he would attempt to be her special one. He'd wrap his arm around her slender waist, and with sweet words the shepherdess and see if he her honey lips might taste, and then repeat with maiden number 2. Maybe more, for ladies, after all, there is enough of him to go around. It would be a shame if somewhere in the hall there were a maid with heart left on the ground. Then later, he would tell his every friend of all the triumphs he'd achieved that night, of every mean he'd used, of every end, and say which wanted showed the most deeds. And then they put their muscles and physiques, put side by side to see whose was the best. As is their nature, as young men will, their skills and their techniques, as is their nature, put them to the test. As it should be. But now what do we find? He pets a sheep instead of chasing maids, caressing wool that has not been refined, instead of maiden skin and maiden braids. No more of that, bad shepherd, I insist. Put down the sheep, make ready for the dances, or I will drub thee soundly on thy wrist until this beast no longer thee entrances. Present the beast, with you shall not remain. Strike up your courage, man, and do not blench. You have done what is right, and for your pain take this embrace. Now go and find a wench. Now, here comes a maid, who normally in dancing would be found. From such amusement she would not have strayed, but rather to such circles she'd be bound. And possibly a handsome swain she'd meet, and then distract him with her female charms. As he approached, she'd take to her feet, evading blithely his embracing arms. Yes, she would lead him on a merry chase. She would approach, perhaps sit on his knee. But if he leaned close, away she'd race, like in those dances learned from Italy. By then he would completely be entranced, and she might deign her graces to bestow that lucky man on treasures he has chanced, that unto him such fortune she might show. But then again, maybe not. Perhaps she might escape his clumsy, awkward, gauche advances, and laughing mock the foolishness of men to think she might be won with graceless dances. Then afterwards, all the shepherdesses would retire to some grove, as maidens do, to brush their hair and comb their tresses and help each other's corsets to undo. In all her dealings with the lad she would relate, and everyone with laughter near would burst. And the silliness of swains they would debate, and then, with wines and ales, they'd quench their thirst. But do we see such wholesome doings here? Why, no, this shepherdess her sheep must nuzzle. Although some men of quality stand near, she feels the need to stroke and rub its muzzle. And from these lads she will withhold affection. Come forward, girl, pay heed to my complaint. You are in need of serious correction. From this affliction you must show restraint. Put down the sheep. Don't make me say it twice. If you do not, more strongly I'll insist. Ah, lovely girl. You see, is that not nice? Your soul's no longer lost. You are dismissed. Alas, such tales are easy to recount. Such tales of woe, such tales of wretchedness. But I dare not narrate the whole amount, nor shame all the benighted populace. But not because I lack the will to try, nor am I to discuss such things afraid, but doing so would make the time slip by, and dancing would be even more delayed. Which I am guessing is the wicked plan these ovine devils plotted all along. But we will edit out as best we can, and I will simply call out to the throng, all you who also carry on this sheep, I do command you, stop this distraction. Now cast them forward, no more yours to keep, or risk the Now, consent the leaders of the plot. Conspirers all, so foul, so treacherous. But thank the Muses nine, they have been caught for holding up our sport so lecherous. I know these troublemakers. I have seen their workings like a pox upon the land. From the day they first arrived, these sheep have been a strain upon our baronies so grand. They have brought mayhem, bedlam, and confusion unto our most innocuous proceedings. Of headaches we now suffer in confusion. Our doctors give us heated cups and bleedings. A curse upon the road they followed here, these fleecy, wretched beasts, with soulful eyes and bleeding greetings that can't help but to endear, and cuddlings that draw forth happy sighs. Oh, they're so precious. Oh, that widow she gets. Oh, and keep you to myself to kiss a time or two. Oh, no. I'm starting to succumb. Their diabolical cuteness is too much. Enough! I've cast you back. No more further temptment with your touch. Anoint thee. I tell thee, get thee gone. I'll place you where you do no further harms. Ere you see another sinful dawn, I'll place you under guard of royal arms. With that, these ill-timed incidents I'll close, and what has been delayed I will advance. So lads and lasses, lose your cares and woes, with gladsome hearts, make ready for